Hello, YouTube. Happy Stardew Sunday, everyone. I'm eager to play today. We're almost at the end of the year, year one. And I did a little bit of homework. So I think I know where to go catch the last fish that I need to catch. So we're going to jump in and do that. Epsilon, good morning. How are you today, friend? Alright is alright, friend. That's a fair answer. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for some warmer weather. Pretty tired of winter. We just seem to keep getting it here. Hi, sorry I'm muted for a moment because there's some noise happening in the house. Sorry about that. Epsilon, I've only been to Florida one time. I went to Orlando many, many years ago. Sorry, there's more racket. Sorry, this may be a continuing trend for a little while. I'm getting close to being done with the kitchen, but somebody's routing something or power sanding something. I didn't mind Florida, but I was there in May. Oh, it's Feast of the Winter Star today. I forgot about Christmas. Well, I guess that's what we're doing today. But Ella, good to see you. Hope you're doing okay, bud. Angelica, welcome. Hope you're doing okay. Purple's here. Good to see you, friend. Danny's here. Good to see you again. Yeah, I don't even know if I would attempt Japanese. Well, I guess we're gonna go do Christmas. Epsilon, I can understand you wanting to come up. But again, the fact that... I mean, I live right on the lake. And the lake is still frozen over. You can still walk out there. And it's April. I'm kind of over it. So I guess I don't really feel like talking to everybody. Nor do I feel like spending money on a Christmas tree. Linus is a simple man who likes coconuts. So what we want is it really Lewis? Huh, okay. CD's here. Hello, friend. What we want from this, and when I say want, it's not something I like really am after per se. But there is a rare item that you can only get from this event, and it's the tea set. It's a pretty low chance to get it, and not every villager will give it to you. There's like, I want to say there's 4 that don't give it to you, and I honestly don't remember if Lewis is one of them. So we're probably not going to get it, but if we get a tea set here, that will be very exciting. So, Lenny, hello. I also love Stardew. Top 3 games of all time for me. And this is the 11th week I've been streaming it, which is crazy. What do we get? Okay. I'll trade a coconut for an emerald. That's a fair trade. I would trade a coconut for an emerald in real life. But okay, I think we're done with this. I guess that's it. What are some other games that you like, Lenny? Have you been in chat before? I don't recognize you. That goes for all you guys. I always want to know what other people are playing. What do you guys like? What are your top 3 favorite games? Wildfire's here. Hello, friend. Oh. I get to be graced with the television. I'm flattered. Well, kind of a bummer I didn't actually get to do anything with this day, but... Oh, well, no worries, Wildfire. Good luck with that. Appreciate you taking a minute to stop by. Cheers, friend. Hi, Erica. First time joining one of your streams, watch your videos. Nice. Cool, Lenny. Well, thanks for being here. I like indie games a lot, too. We finished up Undertale last week, which I enjoyed very much. And I think Deltarune is going to be next. Oh, Gus wants an albacore. I know it's an ocean fish, but... guess I'll go deal with that. No worries, Wildfire. Take care. Good luck, and if I see you on Wednesday, let me know how it goes. Oh, we got a duck feather. Yeah, there's no shame in that, Lenny. I died several times playing Undertale. Certainly more difficult than I thought. But a truly outstanding game. And, yeah, if you didn't happen to see, I actually took the time to make like a highlights reel of my Undertale playthrough, so if you weren't here to watch those, I mean, you can always go back and watch the VODs. They're on my channel too, but if you just want the highlights, there's a 20-ish minute video. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about Yume Nikki. There's several people who want to get me to play it. I don't think I'm going to. Alright, I gotta hop on the Stardew Wiki because I don't know. I know I've caught an albacore before. Oh, so it's 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. or 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. So you can't get it like in the middle of the day. Okay. That's so weird. Well, then I need to just hurry up and go there. Hello, Ace. I am 90% settled on starting Deltarune. Unless somebody else can convince me to play a different game. I feel like Deltarune is the move. I just feel like with the rest of it coming out in June, and me coming off of the Undertale playthrough, that's just the way to go. We can do chapters 1 and 2. Get a feel for it, get to a good point, and then kind of have a break from it until we get the rest. I thought about doing Zelda instead. Where's that albacore? Let's go just do that. Specifically, I wanted to play Twilight Princess on stream because I love that game and I haven't played it in so long. But that would be quite the affair. I mean, it'll probably take me... I just should have kept fishing. It'll probably take me 40 hours to play Twilight Princess. And it's like, do I really want to stream a Zelda game for 10 streams? Boy, this is so much easier with raised fishing. Luna's here. Hello, friend. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. The first time I played through Twilight Princess, and this is, you know, 2006 when it came out or whatever, but... I mean, I think it took me 60 hours to do everything in that game. I am a completionist, typically, in the Zelda games, so... Ace, we talked a little bit about this on the last stream, but a lot of people hadn't had a chance to watch the Direct yet. Because, like, literally, Nintendo aired that Direct. And then it was time for me to start streaming, so... But I watched it right before the stream. Overall, I think it's cool. I think there's a lot of good stuff coming. I'm a huge fan of the Metroid Prime series. So the fact that we're finally getting Metroid Prime 4 is great. The fact that we're getting Final Fantasy on a Nintendo console again is great. I think that Switch 2 versions of a lot of the Switch games are, I guess, a good thing. I don't know if that's... It doesn't excite me enough to, you know, want to start Breath of the Wild again. But I mean, I've played through Breath of the Wild like 4 times, because I had it on Wii U before I got a Switch. Oops. You know, and the Donkey Kong, I think, is cool. Magumpo Bro, hello. Sume? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Hello. The Donkey Kong game looks good. It looks a lot like Mario Odyssey, which isn't a bad thing. It seems like a pretty big departure from other Donkey Kong games. What else was there? Kirby Air Riders, that's cool. There's a From Software original, that's pretty cool. I don't really play those games, but I think it's good. New Hyrule Warriors game, which I might actually play. I don't really like those games. I played the Dynasty Warriors games when I was a teenager, and that's like a fun multiplayer experience, but I don't know, that kind of gameplay when you're not playing multiplayer gets boring to me. BRB Sparkly Potato. So what fish does Matt still need? This is in the secret woods. This is only in the summer. Sueme? You say it's Sueme, like 3 syllables. This guy is summer fall, so I can't get him. Oh, I thought I... Alright, I need to start marking this. I thought I didn't have a bream, but I have a bream. Eel is ocean after 4 p.m. But only in summer fall. I already have the sandfish and the ghost fish. So there aren't actually many that I can catch right now. Cranky Ray's here. Hey, buddy. Happy Sunday. We already have a tuna. I mean, I guess I can go catch a wood skip. But there's not many. So I do have to start thinking about mastery. Fishing is actually at 8. 11 is with the buff. Foraging is 9. Combat is 9. I guess let's go try to catch a wood skip. But once we get all our skills to level 10, that's going to open up mastery for us, which is huge. And I only kind of recently learned about it. Just because it was one of the new updates. It's part of 1.6. I don't really need a lot of copper bars, but... But like I was saying, I mean, playing Zelda on stream would be fun. But again, I don't know if I want to commit to playing that much Zelda. There's a few other games on my short list that I'm really curious about. A lot of people are telling me to play Until Then. People are telling me to play In Stars in Time. So I have decisions to make. But I really think Deltarune is the next move. Can I get at this dude? Wouldn't even care about the slimes that much, but I really do want the slime ring. Rufio, salutations, brother. Happy Sunday, man. Well, there's that. That was easy. Oh, yeah. It seems early in the season to have something going on at the Dome, but I don't know. It's really not. Like, it's April. We're a week into April. Speaking of which, I've talked about this the last couple of streams. But tomorrow is my late daughter's birthday. And to be honest, I was debating on not streaming today. Just because it's been a rough week, a rough few days. Yesterday was especially hard. But I feel okay today. This felt like the right thing to do. So I'll go to her grave tomorrow and give her her birthday present, spend some time with family. But as a reminder, and again, not that I'm trying to peddle merchandise off on you guys, but I did want to make you aware that there is a sale in the merch store. Tomorrow's the last day. There's a post on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So if you guys use the discount code in that post, you can get 15% off. So if you're holding off on wanting to get a t-shirt or something, you've got a good opportunity to do it now. Get a good discount. Eucalyptus, welcome. Happy Sunday to you. It's kind of cool. We have a couple new people in here, so welcome everybody. I had a dream about this last night, actually. I gift a minimum of 10 memberships a month, and I realized we're like 3 streams in, or 2 streams in to April, and I haven't gifted, so let's gift some. No guarantee that anybody in chat's going to get one, but I'm going to push the button, so good luck. Who do we got? Smuggy, Nuzzle, Yuki, Orla the Villain, and Frog Spectre. I don't recognize any of those people, but if you're in chat, congrats. We're going to do 5 more. We got Ace. We got I Live in Steam, Argo, Idea for Gamertag, and Pearl. Again, if you're in chat, congratulations. Welcome to the Love Yourself family. guess I can go donate this fish. Well, I guess there's really no point because there's nothing else for me to finish. Go check the fruit cave. Yeah, you got one, buddy. Appreciate you being a regular. Look at all this fruit, and we got an apple. 2 more apples would be great. Yeah, like I said, YouTube gives me no control over who gets them, which I think is super lame. Because otherwise I definitely would be giving them to people who are here regularly and would benefit the most from it. So I did send YouTube a nice long but polite note about it. We'll see if they make any changes. Oh, you'll get it one of these times, Rufio. I know it. Lenny, welcome back. You have missed essentially nothing. V1. What's up, man? Happy Sunday. Thanks, Ace. Cool, cool. Alright, what do I want to do in Stardew Valley during this stream? During these next 3.5-ish hours, what do I want to do? I mean, community center would be great. More friendship with people would be great. Farther in the Skull Caverns would be great. Getting all my stuff to level 10 would be great. Josh. Hello, friend. Choosard. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, you know, or at least just, you know, if I could just, I mean, even if it was still random, but, you know, given to people who are, like, actively watching the stream, like you guys in chat. Because I have coming up on 60,000 subscribers, and so as far as I can tell, when I gift memberships, it just randomly goes to one of those 60,000 people. You know, so the fact that Ace is here in stream and got one, I don't know if there is something pushing that along in favor of people who are in attendance or not, or if it really is just completely random. So, V1, it's all good. I appreciate you taking a minute to do that. Thank you. Just came through your playthrough of that one game that was really cool. I played through a few games, Choosard, so you'll have to narrow it down for me, buddy. Are you talking about Undertale, the most recent video I put out? I think we're going to do Deltarune next. I think we're going to start that on Wednesday. Josh, yes, it is. My dear sweet daughter would have been 15 years old tomorrow. I really do want to set some goals for this game, for this stream, though. Since most of these fish I can't catch until summer or fall. Be great to see you, Lenny. If not, I understand. People have lives. I totally get it. Oh, Amori. No, I appreciate the kindness, Chuzard. Yeah, that video is far and away my most popular one. 99% of people who watch any of my content came for the Amori video, so I appreciate that. I guess I should probably try to do a couple of Skull Caverns runs, because I can work on combat. I can get closer to the slime ring. I should probably start planting trees in the desert too, because that's a thing that you can do. Because that will hook us up for foraging. I know I'm not going to plant no 200 pine trees in the desert. We'll go with that. Stardew Valley's great. I mean, that's subjective. But I absolutely love this game. Again, it is easily in my top 3 games of all time. But I just like this kind of game. Okay. Let's tend to our animals. And make some trips to the desert. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, Lenny, unfortunately. It's nice when you reach middle age like me and you just stop caring what people think. I was pretty lucky to grow up with good friends. You know, I never had to worry about, like, my own friends bullying or hazing me. We all kind of really looked out for each other. That's cool, Yuna. But especially now that I am in my middle age. I mean, I do this for the whole world. I don't really care what people think. I did have one bomb, didn't I? Alright, now we gotta wait for Pam. The world would be such a better place to be if people weren't just mean to each other for no reason. I feel like there's so much of that. So yeah, I'm really just like trying to power through the next 36 hours or so, but we're kind of going into the difficult time of the year. I mean, coming out of winter is great. But, you know, April is my daughter's birthday. May 15th will be 1 year since my brother died. June, my brother's birthday's in June, and then my daughter's, the anniversary of her death is in June. So April, May, June kind of suck for me, for my whole family. I'm hoping that this year is a little bit easier than last year, but we'll see. Let's turn our desert into a forest. I'm still not good at doing this on PC. Like, you gotta have things just like perfectly spaced out for anything to work. You would think like it would be exponentially easier doing it with a mouse, but it's really not. But such is life, right, chat? Yeah, Purple, you totally can. You can do it pretty much anywhere. You can fill up the quarry with trees, cinder sap, Ginger Island, and even though it doesn't make sense, we're literally filling up this arid sand-filled desert with maple trees. My property up here is like 90% maple. Very pretty, especially in the fall. I do need to log it. It's about $30,000 worth of timber on my property. But more than anything, I just need to thin it. Oh, Ace. My dear friend. Aw, thank you so much for that generosity. Who do we got? We got Chuzar, Josh, Miko So Cute, Aina, and Lane Barker. So look at that. 2 out of your 5 are people that are here. Outstanding. If you guys got a membership from Ace, please tell them thank you. I appreciate the support very much, buddy. Enjoy the badges, enjoy the emotes. Enjoy early access to content. And other future rewards yet to be determined. AG, welcome. I was thinking about you yesterday Not in a weird way. But hear me out. We were talking on stream not too long ago about your username. This is probably good enough. I wasted most of the day just planting trees. Oh, but AG. No, Josh, so you just got a free month. I don't think it auto-renews or anything like that. I think if you don't take any action, then it'll just expire when a month is up, and that'll be that. But you can always go up in the corner of YouTube under your account, and there is a tab for memberships that will tell you all the channels that you're signed up for, and you can go in there and check to make sure that it's not auto renew. But no, I don't think it does. No, but AG, I was saying, we had a conversation not too long ago about your username, and you were thinking about changing it, didn't really know what to do, and that's how you just settled on the username that you have. But hear me out, and you can tell me I'm stupid. But I've been calling you AG, right? And AG is on the periodic table, AG is the symbol for silver. So I don't know how you feel about the color silver, or silver as a metal. But that's something I guess I was thinking about, was maybe you could like turn AG into something about silver and have a username that was related to silver somehow. Again, I'm an idiot sometimes, so don't feel like you have to listen to me. It's just one of those random thoughts that popped into my head. That's cool, that slime had cake. Food for thought. I'll just keep calling you AG if that's cool with you. I don't think I get combat points for killing mummies if I don't actually kill them, I'm pretty sure. Fire quartz, yes please. Fire quartz, yes please. I will say too, guys, I have been away from home for 10 days. I was house sitting at my dad's. And it was great. My dad lives in a log cabin We've got 99 acres of property out in the middle of nowhere, so it was very quiet. And I think overall it was a pretty good thing for my mental health, especially like just given what time it is, you know, my daughter's birthday and everything. This is bad. But, you know, the Undertale video that I made, I was working off my laptop the whole time. I built this PC that I'm using now. It's pretty big. And it didn't make a whole lot of sense to try to take this PC over there with me. I was kind of just too scared to. So I gotta say, it is pretty nice to be back on my big setup. All my good stuff, sitting at my desk, dual monitors. I kind of just got so used to it, I forgot how much it sucks just like trying to work off a little laptop. Do I want to sell any of this stuff? Let's see. I mean, cactus fruit is a good gift. Coconuts are a good gift. Cake is a good gift. Diamonds are always a good gift. I should probably just, like, plant some more trees on my farm, too, hey? I should. You can never have too much wood in this game. Especially when you can turn it all into coal anytime you want, really. And since I don't think I'm going to be moving barns for a little while, we'll just get some going here. Favorite flowers? I have a favorite flower. My favorite flower is lilacs. I like a lot of flowers, I guess. I like apple blossoms. I like lupins. I like roses. I like daisies. Lilacs are my favorite. Hey, Jeeve, what you been working on? You doing art? Oh, I'm getting a haircut this week too. I'm tired of having long hair. Oh, cool. Mushrooms. I like morels. One of the most common edible mushrooms up here in Michigan is morels. What do I need to make? What do I need to make the maki roll? Fish, seaweed, rice. Okay, I gotta remember that. Chrysanthemums and cherry blossoms. Oh. I don't know much about Warhammer stuff. Oh, but that's super cool. Oh, Lenny, me too. Yeah, what's annoying about... Rubes, we were just talking about art. What's annoying about playing this game, streaming this game in winter, is I keep getting copyright claims for the music, but not from Concerned Ape. It's from some other random person that, like, remixed the winter soundtracks of this game, and I guess somehow has it monetized on YouTube, even though, like, literally all they did was take these songs and add, like, a little drum beat to it. So I've already had to do 2 disputes with YouTube about it. Not that I'm trying to, like, make a bunch of money off this, because, again, I don't make a lot of money off of my videos. That's a pretty big misconception. I make 97 cents for every 1,000 views on YouTube before taxes. And so if one of these VODs gets 500 views, right, then that means I made about 50 cents. So I'm not disputing, you know, the 50 cents. I don't care about that. What bothers me is that there's some other channel who is monetizing off of Concerned Ape's music specifically, and it's causing disputes. And I'm sure I'm not the only, you know, content creator who has to deal with this. Basically, if anybody monetizes a video that uses the winter tracks from Stardew, even if it's just background gameplay, then we're not getting strikes, but it's, you know, we have to dispute it, essentially, right? So again, it's not that I want to profit off it. It's that I don't want this other person, you know, trying to... Again, it's not even that I have a problem with them monetizing their work either. Oh, cool. Let's go donate this. But again, having to file disputes every time is getting annoying, and I'm sure I'll have to do one after this stream goes up. And, like, I understand Concerned Ape. Like, he doesn't have the time or resources to, like, go after all these small channels who are doing that kind of thing. So I don't really blame him. But that's exactly right. It's the principle of it. Just annoying that I have to take time out of my day and write this big long paragraph. Anyway. You like Cosmos, Sueme? That's cool. I'm ready to start seeing some flowers up here. Yeah, it's so annoying, Lenny. It's the same, you know, again, the original artist. I mean, if you're rich and you can just hire a bunch of lawyers and stuff to go deal with all these people, then great. But let's be honest, like, most creators are not. So you don't really have many options. I will say, YouTube was pretty good about handling it right away. Like with the first dispute, you know, because they tell you that disputes can take up to 30 days. And I wrote that dispute, and I mean, it was within... I hate these things. I heard back, like, inside of a business week. And they agreed with my claim, and they took care of it. But then, you know, a week later, I played Stardew again, and it was the same thing. And again, I'm sure it's going to be the same thing. I have not watched the Minecraft movie, but I intend to. I did see that there was a wonderful ode to Technoblade in it, which I think is just so cool. You know, that shows me that even if the movie is a little bit of a cash grab, you know, they're just trying to benefit off the IP, that they at least know the source material. That's not lost on me. Oh, Rubes, that's awesome. Boy, it's weird that you talk about bluebells, because I randomly this last week decided to do some wood burning, which I never do. Like, I haven't since I was a teenager, but my dad had a wood burner. And I've had this piece of driftwood that I've been hanging on to for months. And so I took out that piece of driftwood and just wood burnt like a little design. I did a hummingbird with some flowers, but I did bluebells. That's kind of odd. A random but nice coincidence. Everyone clapping at the memes. So that means I probably need to go see this movie. I wonder if... So for those of you who don't know... I've talked about this before, but... So my daughter was one of 2 children of mine. But my ex-wife, the mother of my children... We've been divorced for a long time. I mean, we split over a decade ago now. But we stayed close, and she went on to get remarried. And had 3 more kids, so my kids have 3 younger siblings. And I'm very close with those kids too. Basically like a bonus uncle. I wonder if they've gone to see that movie, though. Maybe I'll take them to go see it. Yeah, I don't know much about Tommy Innit or Dream. I know my daughter went through a phase where she watched Dream. She liked him, but yeah, Josh, we split, well, we separated in 2013, and it took a while for the divorce to be final, just because that all happened, like, right as I deployed for the first time, and you can't, pursue any divorce proceedings in the state of Michigan, if somebody is deployed. Basically, if you're in military service and can't be present. And they do that because there was a lot of people, like guys would go deploy and their wives would leave them, like divorce them while they were out of the country, and they couldn't do anything about it. So Michigan has laws now to protect service members. So it just means like you got to wait. But like I said, I think very highly of her. Her and I and her husband have remained very close since then. Really, like after our marriage, we became better friends, better co-parents. And, even like when my daughter died, her and her husband, drove 22 hours to come get me and my son. Like literally rescued me from that situation, brought me home. So I'm very grateful for both of them and the kids too. Just so many enemies. We got the slammer. Yeah, I would say we got pretty lucky. I don't really know any other divorced couples that are close like we are. In fact, for most people, I think it's kind of the opposite, which I'm so very grateful for. I can't imagine if her and I were the type of people who were like at each other's throats all the time, how differently the last 2 years would have been. How much harder it would have been, if we didn't have each other to lean on. So what's going on in this week ahead, everybody? I've kind of talked about my week. I'm going to try and get through tomorrow and keep working on my Before Your Eyes video. Now that I'm back home and on my big computer. I might also do another compilation, like a stream highlights video for one shot. So far, the Undertale one has gotten pretty positive reception, so I might do another video like that. School, studying, boring projects. Everybody's grinding away at school. Lenny, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, it's good that you can still be close, though. You got spring break coming up, Josh. Nice. We had ours here already. Nice, Ace. Super cool. AG, I feel that too. Yeah, I suppose Easter's coming up here too. It's so weird, like I almost don't even really pay attention to holidays anymore. Oh, there's some iridium. Double nodes, yo. Oh, prismatic shard. Nice, nice, nice. I gotta figure out what to do with it, because I'm pretty sure I still need to donate one. But I also know I'm gonna need one for the community center for the hidden bundle. I guess I'm probably safe to just donate this one, because it's going to be a while before I need that one for the community center. Yeah, I can completely understand that, Rubes. I mean, it'll completely ruin the holiday, but I mean, it ruins a lot of holidays, right? Like, I'm sure that you have a lot of great holiday memories with your dad, and so I mean, even like Christmas and stuff, your birthday, his birthday. Yeah, Lenny, I know that it's harder for people to come on Wednesdays. Again, I kind of just did it that way to break up the week. And just because also, like, I'm not like a full-time streamer. So twice a week was what I felt was like within my bandwidth for now. But that might change. I mean, if the streams get popular and I have the time, I'll certainly do it more. I am going to start, oh man, I am going to start like building a house hopefully this year. So we'll see how much that affects my content creating. But there's a lot of prep work that has to get done before there's any real construction. Hopefully in the next few weeks I'll get out there with the dozer and start clearing. But if you can't come on Wednesday, this is an insane amount of gold. But if you can't come on Wednesdays, I understand. Rubes, I'm sending you a giant hug. You know, obviously, like, I don't know you very well, and I didn't have the pleasure of knowing your father, but as a father who lost his daughter, I can tell you that your dad loved you unlike any human he's ever loved. And I believe that wherever he is now, he still loves you, kid. It doesn't go away. And I guess, too, I'll just quickly mention that I did my first official business transaction with Rubes over this last week. I commissioned some art, and Ruby actually redid the thumbnail art for my To the Moon video. And so I've gone ahead and replaced that already. So if you guys haven't checked out any of Ruby's work, up and coming, but very talented. Oh, I'll use a totem. And I'm very, very pleased. So I'll look forward to be doing more. And it's the same thing. If any of you guys out there are artists, let's hook up. Let's help each other. I've done all my own thumbnails up to this point, and I'll still continue to do many because I do enjoy doing it, but I don't have time like I used to. So, you know, if you find yourself like especially talented at digital art and are interested in working with me, let me know. Show me some of your stuff. Lenny, it's pretty simple. You can send me a message, send me an email. All my contact information is in my channel description. But mostly what I'm looking for is digital art for thumbnails. I have a few elements that I like to consistently incorporate into each one. but generally I try to theme the artwork to be as close to like the game as possible. Like if it's for one of like the Gaming with Grief videos, for example. YouTube thumbnails they're actually pretty small file sizes. I think they're like 1280 by 720 or something like that. But any of that kind of stuff, if you think you're good at it, if you have a unique style, price is negotiable. That's something that we can discuss privately. But AG, even if you don't think it's good enough, like, the great thing about art is that you're only going to get better the more you do it. And, again, it's not like I have this giant, super popular channel. But, again, if you guys can save me some time, give me some original artwork that I can use for this, and I can put a couple bucks in your pocket and give you some exposure, then that's only going to help you grow. So, and like literally worst case scenario is, because again, I'm not some guy who's going to be mean and let you down or degrade you for trying. If you send me some of your art, and if I don't think it's a good fit for whatever I'm looking for, like, I'll just tell you that. We can have a nice, cordial conversation about it. And I can kind of, help guide you in the direction that we both need. And, again, you have nothing to lose. So if you guys are interested, for real, you can message me on Instagram, you can message me on Facebook, or you can send me an email. And again, all that contact information is in my channel description. But I had a very pleasant experience working with Ruby so far. I look forward to doing more, and again, that's open to all of you guys too. And I just realized that was the last day of year 1. We've completed an entire year in Stardew Valley. It is now spring 1 of year 2. That is just crazy. Bananas. It took us 11 streams to get through 1 year of this game. But super cool. We're in year 2. Happy New Year. I appreciate you guys being along for the ride. It's been great. I think on that note, I'm going to take a super quick break. So, BRB. Hoya, hoya, hoya. All right. So year 2. I guess we just stay the course. Make more money, build more barns. Basically, I want to max out pigs and truffles. But we did a lot more in year 1 than I thought we were going to get done. We got way more of the community center done. We got way closer to maxing our skills than I thought. Oh, and then there's going to be the whole Ginger Island thing. But so now that it's spring, Lenny, you have played it, right? I need a catfish and a shad. Catfish can be caught all over the place. We need to catch a catfish. Oh, that's a spring one. We can go do that. Yeah, honestly, Lenny, I went like, I don't know, 2 years or more without playing Stardew. But again, when I decided to start streaming 11 weeks ago now, I was like, yeah, let's play Stardew. Alright, so I need to go catch both of these river fish. The walleye. Missed the walleye. That's a bummer. Maybe we'll buy one. Rufio, you cheater. It's the best part. No, I don't mind the fishing in this game. It sucks at first when your fishing is level 1 and you have a crap pole. I'm just gonna sell this. I do need to get more casks going too. which I need oak resin for. Oh, Kent's home. So, I do like Kent. He's crabby, but I relate to Kent quite a bit. He's a veteran coming home from the service. Which I've experienced firsthand and can be very hard trying to readjust to regular life. The keg bedroom. The price of raw materials. Oh. Well, that's okay. Oh, yeah, it's temporary though, Ace. Everything will be in nice organized sheds and everything once I have the money. So, probably got some spring cleaning to do now. Not too much. I do got to figure out what crops I want to plant. I don't care a whole lot about crops, but it is nice just to have some like fruit and stuff to make into wine. At least until our ancient fruit takes off. Airsoft, that's cool, AG. I've never done actual airsoft. Did paintball as kids, but my kids played Slime Rancher a lot. Yeah, it's not a cheap hobby. I feel like anything with any kind of marksmanship, archery or paintball or airsoft, not a cheap hobby. Let's fill up our hay. I guess I probably should, like, think about building another barn here, hey? Oh, Lenny. My dear child. I've been playing Animal Crossing since before you were born. And have debated on streaming that too. Oh, I think I'm going to try and get another barn going. A barn and crops. We'll do that. I'm getting rid of these. Animal Crossing existed in the US, I think in 2002. That's when the first Animal Crossing for GameCube was here. It was 2022 or 2023. That's when I started playing it. Okay, I don't know how much stuff I need to build a barn. Curry and Rice, I'm with you. Also, hello, friend. The only one I haven't played is New Leaf. Let's build a barn. And I guess I'll just put it... I mean, this is a pretty nice spot. This will actually work well here. Because then grass will grow around it, so... Yeah, that's correct, Ella. It is still great. It's vastly different than what Animal Crossing has become. But I love New Horizons. And much like this game, I kind of play it in spurts. Demetrius needs 2 catfish. We're going to try and catch catfish anyway, so... So what are we going to plant? We can get jazz and tulips. I do like potatoes. Beans are the only ones that you can repeatedly harvest. Purple, I have not played Prototype. Boy, spring crops suck. Like, none of this is even fruit. I don't even think I want to bother with crops then. Because that's the only thing I want it for is fodder for my kegs. Which I'm sure I could do with the veggies and make veggie juice, but I actually think this is a sign to go buy another pig. I'm pretty sure we have just enough money for a pig. Yeah, I might do strawberries. Beans are good, but I don't like trellised plants because they get in the way. Marnie, quit microwaving your lunch and let me buy a pig from you. Well, I guess I can go fishing in the meantime. Because we need river fish. Catfish and shad. Let's see what we get. AG, what's up? Cool. Lenny, I've said the same thing, that I would actually live in Stardew Valley in real life if I could. I love it when that happens, when the chest just appears like right where the fish is. Oh, we're not going to be running out of bait. Two in a row? Cool. I should have brought gifts with me too and started gifting people stuff. What does Ken like? Fiddlehead risotto and roasted hazelnuts. That's cool, Rubes. That must have taken a lot of work. Fishing leveled up. Oh yeah, AG, what's up? What would be the best Pokemon game to play from Game Boy to DS? Oh. Inaba. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Hi, friend. Purple, that's a hard question. Again, I was born early enough. Oh, yeah, AG, that's fine. I'd love to see it. But purple, I came around, like, I was here for the advent of Pokemon. So obviously, like, I have a soft spot in my heart for Gen 1. I think if you're going to play Generation 1, play the Game Boy Advance remakes, play Fire Red or Leaf Green. I honestly say the same thing with Gen 2. Like, Gold, Silver, Crystal are great, but the remakes, Soul Silver, Heart Gold are better. Gen 3, I would say play Emerald. The remakes of Gen 3 are great too. Gen 4 is actually my favorite. I would say play Pokemon Platinum. And that's one where you probably don't have to play the remakes. They don't seem to add much, in my opinion. Krusty's here. Hey, buddy. Happy Sunday. Gen 5 is probably my least favorite that I've played. And I realize now, looking back on it, that I don't care for Gen 5 much because it was kind of a soft reboot of the series. And that's when, like, all the original Pokemon in Unova are completely different. They didn't reuse any. But a lot of, like, the sounds and stuff, like, they stopped using the classic, like, menuing noises and stuff. And that's kind of what I don't care for. I also just don't like a lot of the Pokemon in Gen 5. But a few of my favorites come from Gen 5. Like the Litwick line. Absolutely love Litwick. Miko, hello. You were one of the ones who was gifted a membership at random during this stream. So congratulations. I hope you enjoy the perks. Badges, emotes, early access to videos, etc. Yeah, Gen 6 is great. And honestly, it's not that Gen 5 is bad. I think I'm probably due to go through and replay it. I just know, like, playing through it the first time, it's not my favorite. Well, we did all kinds of fishing and got a whole lot of nothing for it. Both those are out of season. Oh, Inaba, that sounds like some kind of nightmarish Nuzlocke challenge. I've never done a Nuzlocke. And there's all kinds of, like, Nuzlocke challenges and Ironmon challenges. I wonder if, like, is that something that you guys would ever be interested in for a stream, is Pokemon? Even if we did a casual Pokemon playthrough? I've never even considered Pokemon. I don't know how much you guys care for Pokemon. Food for thought. Pokemon and Zelda are both still on the table. Okay, good to know. AG, it would be a perfect place to learn. Josh, thanks for being here. And no worries, there is absolutely no pressure for you to spend your hard earned money and renew it. Just enjoy it for this month. And like I said, I hope to see you again in another stream. So, speaking of Pokemon and Pokemon cards, Ella, I don't know how much you guys know about cards. Yeah, Choosart, I kind of assumed your name was some kind of play off of Charizard, but speaking of Pokemon cards, so I'm not like a big collector, and it's unfortunate that the Pokemon card collecting market has gone the way it has in the last few years, where you have all these adults, people my age, who are just, I mean, the scalping is out of control. Like, you can't even go to Walmart and buy booster packs anymore, which is really unfortunate because, there's a lot of amateur collectors and kids who, like, we can't even get them into the hobby anymore because, like, the product is not accessible. But that said, I collected Pokemon cards like when they came out, in the late 90s, early 2000s, because again, I was a kid. I turned 13 in the year 2000, for your reference. And so I was at that age where just like it was lightning in a bottle, and the magic of Pokemon, it captivated me. Um, yeah, Choosart. I'm not looking for something that's going to make Undertale harder. Um, I died several times and conveniently omitted those deaths from that highlight video. But I'm not great at Undertale, and so when I start playing Deltarune, you'll probably see more of the same. That I'm not great at it, and I will die. But I'll keep that in mind. Um, but yeah, I really have a lot of disdain for what scalpers are doing to it now because, again, I'm just an amateur collector. But so after, the early 2000s, I didn't have any interest in Pokemon cards for years. And then around COVID ish time, Evolving Skies came out. And Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon. And there's a Dragonite card in Evolving Skies that has artwork that I just fell in love with. And when I found out about it, I tried very hard to pull that card. And when I say I tried very hard, I mean that I spent about $500 on Pokemon cards trying to pull that Dragonite. And I never pulled that Dragonite. Spoiler alert. Which is a huge bummer. I still don't own that card. But, all the cards that I did pull, like, I took care of them. I packed them up and sleeved them, and they went in a binder. And then I had to go overseas. And so all my stuff got put in storage, and I kind of just forgot about it. So fast forward, I was overseas for a year. I came back, and then, like 7 months after that, my daughter died. So I haven't thought about Pokemon cards in a long time. Until we kind of had this resurgence of it in the last year. And it became this ridiculous, like people are making a living off of it now, just scalping. But I realized that a lot of the Evolving Skies cards, like just skyrocketed in value for whatever reason. So I went through and I started looking at my Evolving Skies cards to see if I had any rare ones. And I don't know how much you guys know about Pokemon cards or about Evolving Skies in particular, but there is one card from that set that is just like the Holy Grail. It is the card that all the collectors want. It's far and away the most valuable card from that whole set. And I think it's due to some kind of like miscalculation, whether it's accidental or intentional. But basically, like, they didn't print enough of this card. And so it's like a 1 in, I don't even know. I think there's only, I could be wrong, but I think there's only like 20 something thousand of the card, which sounds like a lot, but in terms of Pokemon cards, it's really not. But it's no, not the Rayquaza, although that is a pretty rare one too. I have one of the Rayquazas. I don't think mine is the rarest one. I'm talking about Moonbreon. There's an Umbreon card. And the value of the card recently has been close to $3,000. It's starting to come back down now. So we'll see if it ends up going up again. But Rayquaza is my favorite too. My favorite legendary. But so anyway, I go looking through my cards, and sure enough, I have the Moonbreon card. And so I decided to take it in to, or send it into PSA to get graded, which I'd never done before, but it was one of those things where it's like, well, okay, I have this card. It's a rare card. You know, I feel like it's probably worth the $30 or whatever it cost me to mail this in and have it graded and sealed. And so I ended up doing that. And it is actually, you probably can't see it. Sorry, my camera sucks. It is a PSA 10. So I did get the highest rating on it. So yeah, I do have a PSA 10 Moonbreon. And it just sits in my desk drawer. Because I think it's a cool card, but I don't particularly love Umbreon. I have some other cards that I could and probably should send in to get graded. I just like, again, I'm an amateur collector. I'm not one of these people who's super into it, but I think it's pretty cool that, you know, because I spent a couple years like so bummed out that I spent $500 and didn't get the one card I was trying to get. And I saw, you know, I felt like I'd wasted all that money essentially. And yeah, I think it's, I mean, that could be, so I don't monitor, yeah. I usually look at price charting. I don't look at TCG. And it was up to just over $3,000, I don't know, a few months ago. I think it's down to like $2,200 or $2,300 now for a 10. But again, it's just nice to know that, you know, all that money I spent trying to pull that Dragonite card wasn't a complete loss for me. You know, I could, if I wanted to sell this card and make all my money back times 4, that I could do it, but I won't. If I was hurting for money or something like that, then maybe, but I just think it's a neat thing. From a chapter in my life, and something I'm going to hang on to. So that's my Pokemon card story for today. Oh, let's take crab cakes. Let's take some gifts for people. Haley likes this. Sam likes this. Jazz likes this. Linus likes this. Vincent likes this. I think Shane likes this. Question mark. Yes. And so does Lewis. Penny and Clint both like emeralds. Wizard likes this. I'm gonna give Jody a diamond. I'm gonna give Abby an amethyst. I'm gonna try and give Seb an obsidian. I gotta remember that Robin likes goat cheese too. Oh yeah. Yes, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, Chuzard, that's sweet. Oh, no worries, Krusty. It was a good playthrough. Finishing up one shot was really good. Again, the compilation video I did for the Undertale streams has been pretty positively recepted, so I think I'll probably do something similar with one shot. But I really need to finish this Before Your Eyes video first. So I haven't seen Sol Suna in chat in a while. But they had I can't remember if they gifted subs or just did like a super chat. They supported the channel financially in some way. And I never named an animal after them, so. AG, it was good to see you. Take care, and I hope to see you on Wednesday. We got our little baby boy chicken. So what do we incubate now? Another chicken, another duck. Maybe we wait, because I do want to get a blue chicken. Oops, I didn't mean to go in. Really? Zuckerberg doesn't produce milk. Alright, let's just go give people gifts. Yep, the old Shane chickens. I want to walk a little bit faster. Okay. Of course, I gotta wait. I'm getting hungry, guys. I'm gonna check my snack supply real quick. peanut butter crackers. Rubes, I have no idea what that is. I don't think we have those in America. Krusty, I did. What are your thoughts? I gotta set up a P.O. box or something. Send you guys some money, all my overseas friends. So that you can send me foreign snackies. Oh, there's Marnie. Oh, I didn't get anything for Emily. Alright, Haley's hanging out in her room. Vincent must be at school. I'm sure I can't go into Sam's room. Gumdrops, huh? Avery's here. Hello. I am doing okay. I didn't think Silk... Are you talking about Silk Song, Krusty? I didn't think that was going to be a Switch 2 exclusive, just that it was going to be on the Switch 2. Yeah, having a From Software game as an exclusive is crazy. I was pretty excited to see Final Fantasy VII back on a Nintendo console. Like, that's a big deal. Avery, I'm sorry to hear that. People suck. CD, hello. Sleep is important. So where's Shane? Is he at Joja? Or did he go to the bar? I never come in here. Oh, whoops. Crap. I meant to give him the pepper. Ah. And I only had one of those. That was for Seb. Crap. Well, that sucks. Of course, he hated it too. Yeah, I might be wrong on that one. I might have just missed that detail, Krusty. Cool. Dreams are weird. CD, I have so many just messed up, nonsensical dreams all the time. I know part of it is because of my mental health and what I've gone through and am going through. But it gets annoying when, you know, it's hard enough for me to sleep as it is. And then I do sleep and it's not restful sleep. I feel you. Hey, caffeinated, I didn't see you. I wonder if I have the same thing. Or something similar. Or maybe the opposite, I guess. Narcolepsy, but vivid dreams, vivid REM sleep. Hey, chillin'. There's nothing wrong with chillin', brother. I don't dream about my daughter nearly as much as I wish I did. I think I've had less than 10 dreams with her in it that I remember since she's passed. Yeah, Prime 4 does look good. But it better be for how long we had to wait for it. Yeah, Rufio, I've heard that. I've heard it's the same with people who drink too. That it just like suppresses your, I forget what it's called. But basically you like can't dream. And there's studies about people who come off of alcohol or come off of cannabis. And then they have some type of, there's a scientific name for it, but they have some type of delirium where it's like their bank of dreams is so built up that it actually like bleeds into their reality kind of thing. I don't know. It sounds like a weird dream, CD. Yeah, Krusty. It sucks because both my kids like Tamagotchi Life. And there's a new Tamagotchi game coming out that I think my daughter would have liked. And the release date of that game is actually the anniversary of her death, so... Oh, that gets even crazier then. I am excited about GameCube games coming to NSO, but... Again, I would rather have the HD versions of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Like, I would pay $80 for a Switch game that had both of those on it. Caffeinated, it'll happen. They're gonna put Twilight Princess into the Switch Online catalog, I'm sure of it. The only way they wouldn't is if we got some kind of like HD anniversary edition of it or something. Because the game's going to turn 20 years old, which is crazy. So that's the only thing I could see that would prevent Nintendo from just putting it in the catalog, but they'll put it in the catalog. If Wind Waker's a launch, Twilight Princess will be behind it. Yeah, they might do that, caffeinated. Truthfully, I would prefer that. I like the HD versions of both of those games better. People have been saying it for years, though, myself included. You know, they brought all these other Wii U games over to the Switch, including Mario Kart 8, which was like its biggest, Switch's biggest seller. Oh, I don't care about a bobber. I do care about an earth crystal. But it's Nintendo and they're going to do what they want, so... we are at their mercy. Alright, who didn't I gift today? Haley... and Sam... I don't know where they go at night. I'm not going to see them. I don't know if Haley goes to the saloon. I have a feeling she doesn't. Question mark? Nope, just the grown-ups there on a Tuesday night. Oh well. I think I would be more inclined to play Twilight Princess on stream if I could play the HD version. Which, I mean, I could. Take a little bit more work on the emulation side of things, but... think it'd be a lot of fun to do caffeinated. It just, like I was saying earlier, it's a long game, relatively. You know, if I chose to 100% it, I mean, I could probably get 10 streams out of Twilight Princess. So, I don't know, we'll see. Again, I'm not, like, opposed to the idea. I would still like to do it. I guess we'll see how I feel about it after Deltarune. Purple, it depends on what kind of game you're playing. If you're playing something that's, you know, doesn't need a joystick, so anything Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, NES, or a lot of indie games, if you're good with the keyboard, then you can get away with the keyboard. But any game that has joystick input, no, you can't really feasibly do it with a keyboard, in my opinion. There's a lot of ways around it. I mean, there's a lot of just like good USB controllers. And you can like get an Xbox controller and that will work on your PC. You can get a generic USB controller. They basically make USB versions of every controller. Me personally, I happen to have... So when I emulate anything GameCube, I use an actual original GameCube controller. It's like a 25-year-old controller. And I already happen to have one of these adapters. So 4 GameCube controllers plug into it, and then the other end is just USB. I got this to play Smash Brothers on the Switch. So these adapters are nice because you can use them for Switch or PC, and there's just an actual physical switch on the adapter to just switch between the two. And I've had zero problems with that. I've used an original GameCube controller, even like when I played through Mystical Ninja on stream. I was using my GameCube controller to do it, and it worked very well. Yeah, so like Rufio said, a lot of people do use Xbox too, just because obviously like it's a Microsoft product, and so it's basically plug and play. Yeah, I'm excited for Deltarune too. I think it's going to be a good time. Really, really enjoyed Undertale. Much more than I thought I was going to. I know even less about Deltarune than I do Undertale, so I'm... And I think, too, contextually, now that I've played through Undertale, I'm going to get a lot more out of the Deltarune experience. Inaba, I'm with you. It makes me feel so old. Which, I mean, I guess I am. Oh, this wine goes quick. We're basically out of fruit. Bro. Oh, Lots of eggs today. I guess I'm gonna go straight into fishing because I keep missing out on these fish, these river fish. Yeah, I think it's because some of them are morning fish, so... Oh, we always like to see a book. Closer to level 10. Oh, man. I need to start exercising again, chat. I haven't been to the gym in like a month. I feel like a slob. I was in really good physical shape, like, at the end of last year, from building my cabin out in the woods. That was a tremendous amount of physical labor. But by the time we finished, I was in great shape. But then right after that, I had surgery. Couldn't eat. I was sick off meds. Lost a lot of weight. The reason I haven't been working out mostly is just because I haven't been sleeping well. Really hard to get up and go exercise when you haven't had a restful night's sleep. I guess before I forget too, let's buy a couple piggies. What do we want to name a pig? I think we're going to do 2. Yeah, Rubes, I was scrawny my whole life. I'm not super tall, like I'm 5'9", but I was always very thin. Like athletic, but thin. I think I weighed 132 pounds when I joined the military. But obviously, like, when you join the military, like, a pretty large portion of your job is physical fitness. So I gained weight over the years, gained muscle. And usually I'm like around 165, but I'm probably closer to 150 right now, I guess. We can do Spike. What are we going to name this one? Fuss? The random name generator for animals is hilarious sometimes. Like Jongus? Why is that so... That's such a funny word to me. I almost just want to name this one Jongus. That's kind of a funny name. Should start naming all my animals after Undertale characters now. It was a missed opportunity with the goat. Jongus is my spirit animal? Alright. Jongus it is. Barbecue. I'll remember that for the next one. Once we start getting truffles, the money is just going to pour in. Get a lot of bait from chests, which isn't a bad thing, I guess. I am curious about how close we are with our slime count. I think we only had like 400 last time I checked. Still a ways to go. That's rough, Rubes. It really does suck that there's just like so many things that can ail a human. So many things that we can experience in this life that just make it such a crappy experience. I'm happy to hear it's gotten better for you. And don't discredit yourself for that either. I know it takes a lot of conscious effort on your part to work through that, so I'm proud of you for doing so. Fishing chests are so random. Like, literally sometimes it's diamonds and literally sometimes it's 2 pieces of wood. I don't remember what Emily likes besides wool and cloth. I just realized how quickly energy goes down when fishing too. We're at 115. 108, so it uses 7. Seven and a half. That's a lot. Another fishing book would be great. But I won't complain about getting a diamond. Easy fishing and a lot of chests. This is just fine. And another diamond. What kinds of books do you like to read, Caffeinated? I would say if you haven't read, and I know it's a cliche, but I'm pretty sure my favorite book is The Old Man and the Sea. Ernest Hemingway. If you haven't read that book, do yourself a favor and read that book. Oh, I forgot about that. Alright, I'm gonna run up to the Adventurers Guild. See how many more slimes we need to take care of. That sounds like a book I need to read, Inaba. Alright, so we're over the halfway mark for slimes. Nice, Ella. Classic. Let's see. I guess I could plant these. I could plant all this stuff, I guess. I don't care too much about mixed seeds. I'll plant all these. We'll have to do that tomorrow, though. I don't have the energy. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, nice. We got some rain. That's convenient. If only gardening were this easy in real life. going to move that one sprinkler down here. Alright, 8 carrots. 8 parsnips. 8 potatoes. 30 spring seeds. I don't really want to bother to put those rice shoots way over by the water. So I won't. I think that's true for like anything caffeinated, like even if it's something you enjoy, you know, as soon as you have to do it, it becomes a lot less enjoyable. Hi, Reboot. Good to see you. It is spring. We're in year 2. How exciting is that? Let's go deal with all this stuff. Donate, donate. Gift, gift, gift. Gift. We'll see how many things I can gift. And thanks for the kind words on the Undertale vid. I do believe I saw a comment from you. But it's nice to know that if I take the extra time to work on something like that, that you guys actually watch it and like it. It's a huge bummer when I put a lot of time into a video and people don't seem to be into it. Oh, I'm supposed to give her hardwood too. Let's go do that. But I think because the Undertale highlight video did get generally positive reception, I'll probably do the same thing for One Shot. Even though I wasn't working at my normal setup on my big PC to make that video, I still enjoyed making it. It was nice because it was less formal. It was less, it wasn't scripted. I already had the footage, so I didn't really need to plan anything out. Froggy. He's gonna jump in the lake. Bloop. We should be getting close to level 10 foraging here too. I could make that maki roll too. I just need to buy some rice. Alright, let's see who else we can find to give stuff to. Oh, I could give Lewis this pepper, but I think I would rather give it to Shane. Haley, Sam, Pam, Leah. Shane's probably going to be all the way at Joja. Oh, we get a cutscene. Haley and Emily are fighting. I don't even know what Emily likes. Well, she likes aquamarines. Emerald, jade, ruby, topaz. Oh, she's easy to gift for. I gotta start doing that too. For a long time, I thought that Emily just had like big buff arms. Like, it wasn't until fairly recently I realized that she actually is wearing like a sleeved undershirt that's like a pink color. See, and I don't like Haley for stuff like that. Oh, it's the new farm boy. It's like, yeah, I have a name. It's Jongus. As I walk in with a trash can lid on my head. This is a silly argument. Stop whining and just clean it. Haley, why not have this been your one weekly job? I don't think that's proper grammar. Emily, take the high road and do it this time. These are all crappy answers. Oh, why not have this be your one weekly job? She only has one weekly chore? I feel like the middle answer is like the neutral one. But I don't know, I guess I'm just going to say this. A lot of times with these cutscenes, like, there are right and wrong answers. Because depending on how you answer them, you will gain or lose friendship with people. But I mean, I feel like this is the only answer that's a compromise at all. I mean, this is just rude. And this one isn't fair to Emily, who I prefer. We'll say this one. She's such a grumpy grape. And who needs to clean under their cushions once a week? Like, what are you doing on your furniture that makes it that dirty? And now I'm going to give her a flower. No, don't eat it. I do need to start giving Emily stuff. Since I'm this far over, let's see if Leah's home. Okay. Well, who else do I have? Sam? I don't have anything to give Jody. I would give her a diamond, but I don't have one with me. I like Jody a lot. I don't know if it was intentional. Welcome back, Ace. I don't know if it was intentional. I better go drop stuff off. Oh, I'm not going to be able to crack geodes today anyway. It was too slow. But when Concerned Ape was, you know, developing this game and creating these characters, here's what I actually meant to give you, bro. I'm sorry. But I think it's kind of funny that Jody is the name of a military spouse in this game, right? Her husband Kent is a veteran. And it's kind of this running joke in the military that if a husband is away on service and a spouse is unfaithful, that the other person who slept with said spouse, that is colloquially referred to in the military as a Jody. Don't think it was probably intentional on Concerned Ape's part, but an interesting coincidence nonetheless. Purple, welcome back to you as well. Alright, so we got our Maki roll made. So now all we need to finish that bundle is a truffle, which I think we'll be getting soon. Tomorrow we will go crack our geodes. And I guess just keep doing gifts. Robin, Pam. I think I've given Linus 2. And Emily likes aquamarines and topaz. Well, I've got a ton of topaz. Sucks that the wizard is so far out of the way. Lenny, you're good. Yeah, I usually stream like between 3 and 4 hours typically. I mean, I guess we can just take that. So I'll give a diamond to Jody. And I guess a diamond and Caroline too. I meant to be friends with Caroline sooner. I also haven't been giving Maru anything. So I gotta start doing that too. I have the time for this day, so I'm just gonna go sell this. Oh, you're going swimming. Slightly jealous. Let's see if we can find Maru. Probably can't go in her room because I haven't given her anything. And I probably can't go in this upper door, can I? Yeah. Okay. It's alright, it's alright. About 350, that's not bad. Could almost buy another pig. Caffeinated, no worries. I appreciate you being here. It was good talking to you. Oh, look, we already got truffles. Let's go. Oh, but I appreciate you very much. Be easy and we'll see you. So I think I probably won't fish for a couple of days and just stockpile some bait back up. Oh, we're getting honey again. Very nice. Hello, Oinky. Hello, duckies. Really? I can't wait to get auto grabbers too. Alright, and now that we're getting void eggs, we can start giving Krobus gifts too. Alright, let's just go make our rounds. I don't even know who to go see first. Let's do as many as we can. A lot of bluegrass here. Try to propagate some of this bluegrass because it's so much better than the green. What do you got today, friend? Bok choy beets. This is what Caroline will let us craft if we get good enough friendship with her. We don't need any of this, though. As expected. I probably should do a sweep through here and just whack all these trees. That might be enough to get my foraging to level 10. Alright, am I really full again? Jeez. Okay. I wasn't going to give Marnie a diamond, was I? No, Jody and Carolyn. Vincent must be at school. I suppose I can't go see Emily either. I don't even have the room to crack all these geodes yet. How much friendship do I have with Penny? 4? I think that's who I'm going to ask to the flower dance. Okay, who else do I need to see? Maru, Robin, Krobus. I walked right past the sewer. And community center, of course. Let's finish this off. I don't even mind that, because that'll be a good gift for Jas. How you doing there, buddy? Okay. All right, Emily came out. Perfect. Emily's a little bit of a moon child, but you know, I'm here for it. And I guess since we got pink cake, perfect timing. I was going to donate that. Alright, we can go do that. Might not be able to break geodes today. I have it in my head that Clint isn't around on Fridays. Yes, I'm mistaken. Maybe that's... No, it's not a Ginger Island thing. I don't know what I'm thinking of. We need those. Anything good? One thing that's good. Always take a crystallarium. Milo's here. What's up, buddy? I was wondering if I'd see you today. Oh, it's no worries. I mean, I always love seeing you here, but don't ever feel like you have an obligation, you know? I might just go... Can I dupe obsidian in a crystallarium? First of all, can I craft crystallariums? The answer to that is a big fat yes. I feel stupid that I haven't been doing this. Probably just need to bite the bullet and expand my house. Nice. So we have 3 rubies going. I guess maybe I just do diamonds? Or maybe I do 1 amethyst for Abby, 1 aquamarine for Emily. We've got an obsidian going for Seb. And then diamonds. Yeah, Milo, I am 95% certain we're going to start Deltarune. I do believe, friend. So now, I guess I go back and do Skull Caverns. I feel like that's the appropriate way to wrap this one up. I probably should move my barn and coop also. Because there's all this grass down here. Let's try to get some more of this bluegrass going. Ella, I am so eepy. I am right there with you, bud. I'm tired and I'm not going to have an easy day tomorrow. Something tells me I will not be sleeping well tonight. Doggies do that. I was hoping for more apples. I think all we need is 2 more apples to finish the fodder bundle. I think on that note, we're going to wrap it up, guys. We're at the 3.5 hour mark. everybody's getting pretty quiet. I think everybody's kind of feeling the Sunday sleepies. One last plug again. Right now, there's a 15% off sale at the merch store. So if you're looking to grab a t-shirt or something, want to get a discount, tomorrow's your last day for that. And Wednesday we'll be starting Deltarune. I think we'll go straight through chapters 1 and 2. And then find something to tide us over until 3 and 4 come out. So, no, you guys are all good. Don't worry about it. I know you guys are here. I appreciate you being here. Very much, as always. But, yeah, for the new people who got memberships also, you know, enjoy the perks. I appreciate the support very much. And I'll keep working on my Before Your Eyes video and try to get that out ASAP. So, but yeah, as always, I appreciate you guys being here very much. Thanks for hanging out on Stardew Sunday with me. And hope to see you guys on Wednesday for Deltarune. But until then, as always, take care and remember to love yourself. I'll see you guys.